Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, please kindly click on the subscribe button. And today we're going to talk about the Gates Cambridge scholarship. So let's ride on together. So let's look at the Gates Cambridge Scholarship. The Gates Cambridge Scholarship program was established in October 2000 by a donation of $210 million from the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation to the University of Cambridge. This is the largest ever single donation to a UK university. The first class of scholars came into residence in October 2001. Since then, the trust has awarded over 2,000 scholarships to scholars from more than 100 countries. Each year, Gates Cambridge offers a cumulative of 80 full course scholarships to outstanding applicants from countries outside the United Kingdom to pursue a postgraduate degree in any subject available at the University of Cambridge. Approximately 2/3 of these awards will be offered to PhD students, with approximately 25 awards available in the US round and 55 available in the international round. The selection criteria are outstanding intellectual abilities, reasons for choice of course, a commitment to improve the lives of others, and leadership potentials. There are approximately 250 scholars from cumulative 50 countries studying in Cambridge at any one time who pursue the full range of subjects available at the university and are spread across its departments and colleges, as well as forming their own distinctive communities. There is also a community of more than 1,700 Gates Cambridge alumni spread across the world. The Gates Cambridge mission is to build a global network of future leaders committed to improve the lives of others. It aims to achieve this mission by selecting outstanding scholars, providing them with financial and non-financial support at one of the world's leading universities, and facilitating community building at one beyond Cambridge. So let's look at the funding for this scholarship. A Gates Cambridge Scholars covers the full course of study at Cambridge. It also provides additional discretionary funding. This is amazing. So the core components are the university composition fee at the appropriate rate, a maintenance allowance for a single student that is €20,000 for 12 months at the 2023-2024 rate, pro rata for course shorter than 12 months. For PhD scholars, the award is for up to 4 years. One economic single airfare at both the beginning and the end of the course, inbound visa cost, and the cost of the immigration health searches. The university composition fee varies for different types of students. Applicants should see the graduate studies prospectus for full details about precise amounts. Where a student has been successful in gaining a fee award from public authorities such as the UKRA, they should accept this award, and the trust will not pay their fee or may share their fee and maintenance costs. What's the discretionary component? So I'll invite you to look at all these discretionary components and the academic funding and all the rest, and receiving salary. And so just look at these discretionary components and also receiving a salary or substantial other scholarship. So what is not covered? Let's look at what is not covered in the scholarship program. So most costs are covered by the scholarship, but Gates Cambridge does not cover bench fees or the cost of scientific equipment or similar academic resources. The trust expects such core courses costs to be covered by the academic department at Cambridge. So let's watch this film together about the Gates Cambridge Scholarship Program. Then we'll ride on back and look at the eligibility criteria and how to apply.
How can we best tackle food insecurity in Africa?
How can we address some of the most pressing sustainability challenges?
How can computer simulations improve treatments for some of the most serious diseases affecting human health?
The Gates Cambridge Scholarships are a perfect fit with the university's mission, which is to contribute to society through learning, great teaching, and outstanding research.
Since the first class in 2001, the Trust has awarded more than 1,600 scholarships to outstanding students from 104 countries. And across the world, 1,200 alumni are making an impact in a wide range of fields.
By attracting great students from all around the world from vastly different backgrounds, the Gates Cambridge Scholarships enhance our community's diversity and enrich our pool of talent. These women and men are primed to go out into the world and develop innovative solutions for some of the world's greatest problems.
To tackle food insecurity in Africa, we need to invest in agricultural research and technical capacity, including for small-scale farming of staple crops such as rice. I'm studying how different fungi interact with the roots of rice plants and how we can exploit this interaction to develop more dependable varieties with higher yields.
How can we address some of the most pressing sustainability challenges when resources are scarce, time is short, information is limited, and decisions are extremely urgent? I've been working with individuals and organizations trying to find very unconventional solutions to some of these most pressing sustainability challenges.
I studied protein folding, which is the process by which proteins adopt their unique functional shapes. Through computer simulations, we are able to gain microscopic insights into this process and understand why certain proteins do not fold properly, leading to diseases such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. We can also identify potential targets for drugs. Although Gates Cambridge is a prestigious scholarship at one of the world's leading universities, the program is very much about engaging the wider world. My own contribution has been to set up a mentoring program for Caribbean students who want to apply for scholarships like Gates Cambridge, and the community has been incredibly supportive of this work.
Gates is much more than just a funding scheme. Differently from most scholarship schemes, it provides an environment where students can interact on a daily basis and can come up and cross-fertilize their projects and learn from one another.
I think the value of the Gates Scholarships is that everyone who graduates comes away with an incredible network of both friends, relationships, and also a professional network that they can draw upon for the rest of their lives.
We're looking for graduate students from across the world in any subject, students with outstanding academic achievements, a strong commitment for improving the lives of others, and leadership ability. Cambridge has outstanding facilities, and if your field of study is a good fit with Cambridge, the scholarship can make a significant difference to your future and launch your career.
The scheme has already built a global network of leaders who are not only great ambassadors for Cambridge, but I hope will take our mission to heart to contribute to society and go out there and make it happen.
So you agree with me that this is just an amazing scholarship program. So let's now look at how to apply and the eligibility and selection criteria for you to be able to apply for this scholarship. So we're going to look at the eligibility. So who can apply for the Gates Cambridge scholarship? So you can apply for a Gates Cambridge scholarship if you are a citizen of any country outside the United Kingdom, applying to pursue one of the following courses at the University of Cambridge: a PhD full-time or part-time, MLit full-time, 1-year postgraduate course full-time with some exception, and see below. For October 2024 entry, Gates Cambridge is continuing to pilot a scheme which allows applicants to apply for funding for a part-time doctoral degree. If you are currently studying at Cambridge and wish to apply for a new postgraduate course, you can apply for a Gates Cambridge scholarship. For example, if you are currently studying for a Master Philosophy, you can apply for a Gates Cambridge scholarship to pursue a PhD. Current Gates Cambridge scholars may also apply for a second scholarship if they are applying for a new degree. All current Cambridge students will be considered a second international round. However, if you have already started a course, for example, you are currently partway through a PhD, you cannot apply for a Gates Cambridge scholarship to fund the remainder of it. So let's look at the general funding at Cambridge. So whether or not you are eligible for a Gates Cambridge scholarship, you may be eligible for other funding offered by the University of Cambridge. So this is just amazing, because apart from being eligible for the Gates Cambridge scholarship, you can also apply for other scholarship opportunity or for other funding to enhance already the Gates Cambridge scholarship funding. So courses which the Gates Cambridge scholarship does not consider any undergraduate degrees. We have business doctorate degree, you have masters of business administration, we have master of finance, we have MAST courses, we have PGCE, we have MBBC on clinical studies, we have MD Doctor of Medicine degree, that is 6-year part-time or homes. We have graduate courses in medicine, we have part-time degree and other than PhD and non-degree. So we have seen the eligibility criteria, and if you follow along the eligibility, I will invite you to apply for the scholarship. So let's look at the selection criteria, then we'll look at how to apply. So let's talk about the selection criteria for the Gates Cambridge scholarship. What are they looking for? Our scholars come from a diverse background and each brings something unique to the program. We use for criteria to select them. The first criteria is academic excellence. To be compensated for a Gates Cambridge scholarship, candidates must show evidence of academic excellence through their transcript, references, experience, and the potential to succeed on the chosen course. Academic department at the University of Cambridge nominate only the most academically outstanding applicants for a Gates Cambridge scholarship, which ensure that those whom we select will thrive at Cambridge. Reason for a choice of course. So the first thing is academic excellence. Second is your reason for choice of course. So you should be able to make a strong case for a particular postgraduate degree at Cambridge. PhD applicants and most research MPhil applicants will need to make contact with a potential supervisor with whom they will develop a research project, a summary of which part of the application you will need to demonstrate that you have the academic background and the necessary skills and expertise to complete the course. Tough Master of Philosophy and other applicants need to make a strong case for how completing the proposed course will facilitate their career plans. Gates Cambridge seeks scholars who will have an academically transformative experience at Cambridge. So it is important that you fully research and justify the course for which you are applying for. So the third criteria is a commitment to improve the life of others. In defining characteristics of the Gates Cambridge program is the commitment of our scholars to improve the lives of others. We interpret this criterion broadly, and applicants define it themselves by providing evidence of their past, current, and future commitment to the societies in which they will live and work. A capacity for leadership. Successful applicants must be able to demonstrate a capacity for leadership which can be expressed in multitude of ways. Applicants should provide evidence of their leadership experience to date and indicate the way in which their leadership skills may have impacted in the future careers. The next criteria is a note on the ratio of PhD to Master award. In order to create and sustain a viable scholar community in Cambridge University and for scholars to take full advantages of their time in Cambridge, we aim to select approximately 2/3 PhD scholars each year. Those applying for tough masters should pay special attention to explaining why this is the optimal course for them and how it is critical to their future academic or professional training plan. Those are the criteria for the Gates Cambridge scholarship. So next we'll look at the timeline for this scholarship. Then after we're going to follow on how to apply. So let's look at the timeline for this scholarship. So talking about the timeline for the Gates Cambridge scholarship. So applications for entry in the academic year of 2023-2024 are now closed. So applications for entry in the academic year 2024-2025 will open again in September 2023. So it's presently open. The Gates Cambridge manage 2 selection rounds each year. So full details are below. If after reading the details below you are not sure in which round you should apply, please email info@gatescambridge.org with details. Whether or not you are eligible for a Gates Cambridge scholarship, you may be eligible for other funding offered by the University of Cambridge. So we have the US citizens residing in the USA and we have all other applicants, that is international applicants. So that's the criteria for US citizens. So I invite you to look at the criteria. Then we have all other eligible applicants. In my case, I'm an international student, so I'm going to look at all other eligible applicants. The large majority of applicants will apply in this round, which is aligned with the university postgraduate funding competition. There are 2 possible applicants deadline, and these are based on the course to which you are applying. Please apply by the course funding deadline. So I invite you to look at the university course directory for you to be able to see your course deadline for if you will be eligible for this scholarship. So let's just look at the university course directory. So we have been redirected to the University of Cambridge course directory. So I will invite you to look at the course directory and look at the timeline for the specific course in which you are interested in applying for. So you can do this by entering a specific keyword or maybe choose a course level. For example, you can choose doctoral or master's diploma and you can search the course that in which you are interested. So, and there are all the details for the courses, the length of study and the criteria for the courses for each people to select. For example, we have Anglo-Saxon and all the rest. So we have PhD course. So I invite you to look at the postgraduate, the University of Cambridge postgraduate course directory and look at the course in which you'll be applying for the Gates Cambridge scholarship. So let's look at the timeline. The general timeline is the application opens on Monday, 4th of September 2023, and the application deadline is depending on your course. So it is either on the 5th of December 2023 or the 4th of January 2023. So I will highly advise you to look at the course directory depending on the course in which you are interested in pursuing at the University of Cambridge. That is when the deadline for the Gates Cambridge scholarship will apply at that specific course. So there are some courses that might close earlier while some other courses might close later. So given that we have seen the deadline, so all applicants will be notified of the application outcome by Monday, 4th of March 2024, and review and selection by the panel will be done on Monday, 25th of March 2024 and Tuesday, 26th of March 2024, and scholarship offered will be offered by Friday, 29th March, and scholarship accepted by 72 hours after offer. So this date are set by the University of Cambridge Postgraduate Admission Office and may be subjected to change. So please refer to the postgraduate admission webpage for up-to-date details. So I will advise you to look at the postgraduate admission details about this date and because they are being offered by University of Cambridge. So given that we have seen the timeline and you still wait time for you to prepare your application and provide a strong application for this scholarship, so let's go now into the details on how to apply for this scholarship. So now let's look at the details on how to apply for this scholarship. So what's the application process for the Gates Cambridge scholarship? Watch the university short overview film about applying for postgraduate admission and funding, and then read below about specific requirement for the Gates Cambridge scholarship. So I invite you all to watch this video with me so that we can explore the application process for postgraduate admission at the University of Cambridge. Then we're going to proceed about the details of how to apply for the Gates Cambridge scholarship. So let's watch the video together.
The University of Cambridge offers a world-leading postgraduate education with the chance to study closely alongside world-renowned academics and experts. We offer around 300 postgraduate courses in various research areas, so we're sure you'll find the right one whatever your interests. Our online directory gives details about each course, its requirements, costs, application and funding deadlines, and the supporting documents you need to provide. If you're interested in a PhD, it's worth contacting a potential supervisor in the department to discuss your research plans before you apply. Once you've found the right course for you, you can consider colleges as you'll be a member of a college as well as your department. They provide pastoral and academic support and facilities, and you can indicate 2 preferences in your application or pick an open application if you don't mind. When you're ready, submit your application through our online applicant portal. You can apply for as many courses as you want, but you need to submit separate applications and supporting documents for each. Applications will close when the course is full, which may be before the course deadline, so you should apply as early as possible. If you're applying for financial support, check the details of how and when to do this. For most funding, you can apply in the same online form as your course application. In these circumstances, make sure you submit your application before whichever deadline is earliest. To be accepted to your course, your application must be reviewed and recommended in turn by the department, the degree committee, and the graduate admissions office. And you may also be interviewed. If you receive a conditional offer from the university, your application will then be passed to the colleges, starting with any you stated a preference for. You're guaranteed membership of a college if the university offers you a place, and you'll be notified by whichever college accepts you. The full process can take several months, but you can track the progress of your application in the applicant portal. You can find full information about our courses, funding and admissions process on our website, as well as details of who to contact if you have any other questions. Good luck, and we look forward to receiving your application.
So given that we are now familiar with the application process for postgraduate study at the University of Cambridge, so let's look at other details concerning how to apply for the Gates Cambridge Scholarship. So we have a combined application form. Applicants submit their application for admission and funding (Gates Cambridge and other funding) via the University Graduate Application Portal. To be considered for a Gates Cambridge Scholarship, you must complete a section to apply for admission to a course and a college place, and the Gates Cambridge part of the funding section. Gates Cambridge has access to the full application for admission and funding when reviewing application. So applicants are advised to submit an application for admission funding through the University Graduate Application Portal. So once you are applying for your specific postgraduate course, that is when you apply, you submit your application for the Gates Cambridge Scholarship. So we have also the admission section. In the admission section, in this section, you are applying to a specific graduate course and a college place. You will provide all of the usual details about yourself, your academic background, plans, and suitability for the proposed course. Then we have a combined application form for funding, and application form for admission in the postgraduate course. These are the details concerning the application form for the postgraduate form. Then we have the details containing the application for funding. What does it entail? So in this section, you can apply for a range of funding offered by university and associate bodies, including the Gates Cambridge Scholarship, which has its own subsection. When applying for a Gates Cambridge Scholarship, you will be asked to provide the following details: a Gates Cambridge statement in no more than 3,000 characters, approximately 500 words. Please explain why you are applying for a Gates Cambridge Scholarship and how you meet the four main criteria. Full details about how to apply, including selection criteria and guidance on completing the statement, can be found at thegatescambridge.org. So I invite you to look at all these details containing the Gates Cambridge Scholarship. Why is the Gates Cambridge statement important? The statement is used by Gates Cambridge to help distinguish between those candidates who are nominated by academic department. It helps us identify those candidates who, as well as being academic outstanding, possess a capacity for leadership and commitment to improve the lives of others. This is the only part of the application form where applicants are specifically asked about their fit with the Gates Cambridge program, and you should use your background, achievement, experience, and future aim to show how you specifically meet the program criteria. So we have the research proposal for PhD applicants only. So Gates Cambridge required PhD applicants only to submit a research proposal as part of the application for funding. Most PhD applicants will upload a research proposal as part of the application for admission, but where this is not the case, a research proposal is required to apply for a Gates Cambridge Scholarship. If you are applying for a degree other than a PhD, you do not need to submit a research proposal as part of your materials of the Gates Cambridge Scholarship. So you have Gates Cambridge reference. In addition to 2 academic references for admission, Gates Cambridge applicants must arrange for someone to submit a reference setting on how they meet the scholarship criteria. So in the application form, we ask, please give your assessment of the applicant's suitability for a Gates Cambridge Scholarship. These are awarded on the following criteria: intellectual ability, justification for the choice of course, a commitment to improve the lives of others, and leadership capacity. So they also ask for how highly would you rank the applicants for a Gates Cambridge Scholars, on what overall group are you basing the ranking, and what is the size of this. So these are the details. So who should write the Gates Cambridge Scholars? So I invite you to look at the details on who should write a recommendation for you. So given that we have looked at all these criteria, I will invite you to look at them in detail before proceeding with your application. So given that we have looked at the details and we are ready to apply, so let's click on the apply now button and proceed. So we have been redirected to the University of Cambridge postgraduate study portal. So now we are going to proceed with creating our online application, then proceeding with choosing a dedicated postgraduate study program. So I will advise you to reason out and choose your postgraduate study program before proceeding with creating your online application. So we're going to go to the application portal. So we're going to click on the application portal to proceed with creating our account. So we have been redirected to the application portal of the University of Cambridge. So if you have already created an account, you simply need to log in into your account. But given that it's our first time creating an account at the University of Cambridge online application system, we're going to register to create an application. So we're going to click here. Now we need to enter our details, that is our email and a password for us to be able to create an account. So there are some password rules that I'll be given. To be valid, your password must contain at least 8 characters, contain both upper and lower case characters, and contain a number. So we recommend it also contains punctuation character. So let's input our details. So I invite you to input your details to create your account. So we're going to create a strong password. So we'll confirm and accept the terms and conditions, accept the privacy policy. The University of Cambridge would like to send you information by email about news, courses, events, and opportunities. Do you consent to contact this purpose? So in this case, if you would like to receive news from the University of Cambridge, you click yes. In my case, I will just click no and proceed with my registration. So a verification mail has been sent to my email address. So I'm going to open my mailbox to check the verification mail. So I just open my email, and this is the verification mail that has been sent by University of Cambridge. So it said to validate your account, please click on the link below. So I'm going to click on the link below to validate my account. So after clicking the verification mail, my account has been activated. So now I'm going to proceed by logging into my account. So I have to enter my email and the password that I created. Now that we have created our account, now we are at the application portal. We need to proceed with the creation of our application. You can check back on the course directory as mentioned earlier to apply for our specific course. So I invite you to check on the course directory, to check on the specific course and apply. For the purpose of keeping this video short, all the details concerning the application for the Gates Cambridge Scholarship discussed on the comment section of this video. If you like this video, kindly share and subscribe. And if you have any inquiry, feel free to hit a question at the comment section of this video, and I'll be glad and willing to help you. So see you in the next video. Don't forget to share and subscribe.